I just need some void debuffs applied to myself here. That would be great. If anyone could please oblige me here. Well, I'm not applying debuffs, but I am getting kills. Hello YouTube. Today I'm going to be using the Witch Queen Raid Exotic Collective Obligation. I've been trying to play some PvE in order to get weapons that I may not have, exotics particularly, so raid exotics for instance, and last night I was lucky enough to get Collective Obligation to finally drop for me. So as you're all aware, it leeches debuffs off of Void subclass verbs. Weaken, Volatile, and I can never remember the third one it leeches. But it's a 390 pulse with some pretty decent stats. And the feature that we're going to try and take advantage of is the Void siphoning off of debuffs being applied to myself. Since I tend to get in gunfights where I am fighting a multitude of people, that's probably going to be the easiest way for me to get these subclass verb perks to proc, as long as I don't get grenaded like that. That was bad placement of myself on my side. Team, we're not grabbing zones? Okay, you guys do you. I'm just here for the kills. Alright, so now that we're kind of behind them here, let's see what we can pull off. There we go. And so for now, I'm just going to be using the same Void build I've used in my Graviton videos and in other videos from a while back, because I find that this build just works. It synergizes well with my playstyle. It heals me when I need it to. Which is precisely what I need as a player, because I'm always getting myself into gunfights that most of the time I have no right engaging in, nor winning. But it's something to engage myself. Because those are the best kind of gunfights. If you're not in a gunfight that's engaging, well, where's the fun in that? For instance, this. Getting one tapped in the head is one of my pet peeves, because it takes me out of the gunfight instantly, and now I'm waiting 5+ seconds to get back into the fight. But, what am I to say? Just a pet peeve of mine. So I've been using the pulse here for a couple of games, I think about 3 or 4. Trying to get used to it, and I use it more so as just a very solid 390 pulse. Syncopation is my preference as far as 390s go. Especially with that enhanced hipfire grip and headstone, which is the role that I tend to run with on that pulse. I figured he was gonna jump above me there. But that's the role I usually go for on 390s, because it allows me to backpedal very quickly, because I'm in hipfire, not aim down sights. For me, that's the real downside of 390s, is that I'm sticking myself into an engagement for longer periods of time than I would prefer, because I'm playing to the gun in particular, and that's... I'm just gonna place that one on magic. That was a melee. Alright. So I usually prefer 390s that allow me to do something extra, which this one does, because it has the verbs built in. And so yes, while I like having the verbs, activating them can be time-consuming, especially if the match... If everyone's running from you in a match, you're definitely going to struggle to activate the verbs, which is unfortunately what usually happens to me, so I can't activate them. That was a melee and a half. Man jumps for me. Put this here. I just need some void debuffs applied to myself here. That would be great. If anyone could please oblige me here. Well, I'm not applying debuffs, but I am getting kills. Alright, so he's gonna run around there. Unfortunately, I ran out of ammo there. So my teammates are gonna get that. Alright. What do we got here? Nobody? So, back when during Witch Queen, when this first launched, I went ahead and used some Bright Dust to get the ornament, knowing that I would more than likely be getting the gun at some point. Maybe not right away, but I knew I would get it eventually. Because without the ornament, the weapon you can hardly see out of the sights. Alright, where are they at? I'm kind of in a tricky situation here. There we go. Any buffs, debuffs yet? Nope. Is that mine or theirs? It's mine, I can't use it. It's unfortunate. Alright, somebody? Nope, I killed him outright with the shield. I needed it to damage him so I could get that. Aha! Gonna be inside the chapel here, just gotta wait for him to push out. I mean, he wasn't supposed to die to that. There we go. No! Weren't supposed to use the super. Yeah, so we gotta show it off right there, briefly at the end there. So once you do get it going, you can turn this little gun into quite a beast, especially with all these artifact perks right now. But other than that, it's a very nice 390. We're gonna see if we can get more perks going in the next... Bungie, bring back those ornaments. Please. Please, just throw them into the Trials loot pool. That'd be appreciated. Okay, moving back on topic here. Collective Obligation. Pretty nice stats overall. The perk, so you can automatically reload it. I've had it happen to me a few times and I was wondering why. I didn't remember exactly what the trait did. So Void Leech, okay, so Suppressed, Weaken, and Volatile, those three. Those are the three. I didn't remember what the third one was. I knew Weaken and Volatile for sure. And so then you go into press, you hold R to reload again, or swap fire modes, and then you can apply Suppression, Weaken, or Volatile. So it's just kind of like a better Graviton in that regard. When you get all three going, you can actually, I think, kill faster than Graviton, even though Graviton has a pretty nice time to kill. And has the added benefit of the Cosmology Explosion, so it works very well with all the Void and the Weaken and subclass verbs as well. So between these two, these are like my preferred Void primaries in general, for my Titan at least. I'd definitely say Collective Obligation would be better on Hunter with Gear Falcon. I don't have Gear Falcon, and let's see, what day is it? Today in Destiny, what do we got? So as of the day that I'm putting this video together, it is boots. So in order for me to get the chest plate to get Gear Falcon, I would have to wait another 2 days. So I may do another kind of video on Collective Obligation at that point once I have it. But at the moment, using on Titan because I have, as we all know, my build is fairly well optimized for this kind of playstyle. I gain ability energy, so then I can keep using more of them to hopefully keep the debuffs going. So that's the good thing there. The unfortunate thing is that I find myself being targeted more so than my teammates do. So I end up in a situation where I get one debuff. I think Weaken is the one I get the most. So I get Weaken, I'm going in for the next gunfight, and then either one of two things happens. A sniper, a shotgun, well, one of 3 or 4. A sniper, a shotgun, target lock SMG, which haven't been as oppressive as they used to be. They're still very good, but they're not what they used to be. Actually, I guess we can look that up here. What's the name of the SMG? Rapacious. So with target lock in PvP, right? Have they updated that? Looks like they haven't yet. Okay, so Foundry doesn't update that properly, but with the damage only ramping up to 25% instead of 40%, I find that I can actually have more of a chance to fight back against them, which has caught me off guard on a couple occasions where I'm like, oh, I should be dead. I'm not dead. Pog, let's keep moving. I've had a few moments like that today where I'm just confused that I'm not dead. Which, don't get me wrong, it's great. I love it. I love not dying so fast to SMGs. I hope that Bungie keeps hitting them into the grave, because they are still one of the most oppressive gun types. I've fought a lot of different metas, and target lock SMGs has been the worst overall among all of them. Alright, and no one... There we go. Coming. There we go. Alright, so we got the rose there. Unfortunately, the explosive payload got us there, but we almost managed to make it out of that alive. Alright, so we'll throw the grenade there, see if we can get the weaken procced. Looks like we did not manage to proc it. Alright, so now we wait. Alright, if teammate's gonna sit there, I'm just gonna move on to somewhere else. Because I don't like trying to sit in one space for very long to try and proc something. There we go. Looks like we got weaken proc there. So now, I'm just gonna wait just a brief moment here. See if we can maybe get one more damage perk going. No, we're gonna try and survive so I can try and show it off here. Alright, so I do need 2 of them to get it working. Alright. I think the coolest thing I'd have to say about how you activate the buff on this is the fact that it changes and gives the gun an animated effect over it when the perks are ready to activate. I think that's gotta be my favorite thing about the gun. Because the gun will tell you when it's ready to work. Oh, that's not good. Yep, I knew it wasn't gonna be good. So if I'd acted a little faster, maybe I could have gotten out of that? Maybe not. Alright, we got one. Alright. Try and live just a little longer. Teammates got that. Now we're gonna go back to Zone A and see if we can help keep it enemy free here. Since my jump didn't want to work there, I kind of got cut out of that. Anybody got some void debuffs to pass around? That'd sure be appreciated. Nope. It's only one void opponent. Makes it hard to try and benefit from weaken or volatile like that. Alright. Nope, nothing procced. Alright, still there? I know you are. Alright. And we'll just put this down right here. This is working out better than I anticipated. I still somehow managed to not take and get any kind of void debuff. That's disappointing. Oh, that's not good. I know I've got Devour, but that'll only save me so long. Alright, so we got the golden gun over here. Sniper. Alright. Oh, thank you for the overshield. It's much appreciated. Ah, I didn't throw it far enough. An unfortunate circumstance. But we almost had it. Yeah, I'm dead to that. Always last strike on those supers. He ran out on me. Oh, we got two more. But as a 390 pulse, this feels great. Let's see what kind of kills we got. 19. It's not too bad. So, if you have it, right now is a really great time to use it. Especially with all these void perks that we have going on right now. With that in mind, it's going to be a great time. Pull it out of your vaults if you have it. If you don't have it, go hop into Val. It's a good, fairly easy raid to do. If you're new to the game, just try to get set on those ad clear positions, or positions that don't really need to do much, and let your team take care of the rest. Do try to learn the encounters. It's a very fun raid. There's other good guns from the raid. I did just craft Insidious as well. So once I have a video on this uploaded, I'm gonna try and level that up, and then put my perk sets my perks that I want on it, and then try and throw up a video on that. And so in the meantime, if you enjoyed this gameplay, and my babbling of course, go and share this video around. If you enjoyed it, like, comment, sub, all that good stuff. Let me know your thoughts on the weapon, even though it's a year late. I like it. This season's pretty good with it, especially those artifact perks. You definitely want all 3 of these. They will give you that perk very easily. Alright, and as far as that's concerned, y'all have a good day, and peace.